Welcome to Tesla AI Day 2022. As you know, last year it was just a person in a robot suit. We've come a long way, and it's I think compared to that, it's going to be very impressive.
Humans love robots. Humans fear robots. We've always dreamed of creating complex machines that would work for us, entertain us, protect us, and ultimately save us from ourselves. Humans have been fascinated with robots since ancient times. 3,000 years ago, the Egyptians had mechanical clock figurines that would hit the bell to subscribe to more videos like this one. 2,600 years later, our Al-Qaeda of Tarentum invented, among other things, the screw, ladies and gentlemen, the screw, but also a mechanical bird. This amazing robot would get filled up with hot air until it would take off. Brent, could you demonstrate it for the crowd? Amazing stuff, Brent. Great job. Petronius Arbiter made a doll in the 1st century. Then Giovanni Turriano made a praying monk in 1557. Back then, nobody called those machines robots. They called them automatas and other stuff. Oh, what is this? This year we have more than just one robot. You could call it a robonanza. Give me a robotomy. This roboca chip is taking off.
What is a robot's favorite kind of music?
What?
Heavy metal.
It is 1951, and you are the assembly line worker for tube component number 7 in Henry Ford's factory. You work 12 hours a day. You live for the tube. When you dream of the tube. Your toothpaste comes out of a tube. Coincidence? I don't think so. Manufacturing jobs are brutal. You are surrounded by machines that can rip your hand off at any moment. In comes a guy named George Charles Devil, a self-taught inventor. He patents the concept for the first programmable robot arm. A machine that can grip stuff and place stuff, basically take over 30% of the classic manufacturing process. Unfortunately, Devil wasn't the best at promoting his idea. People were scared of robots back then, and I'm sure that a man called the Devil was the last person people wanted to buy robots from. So in 1960, Joseph Engelberger grabbed the patent and sold the first industrial robot, called Unimation, to the Ford factory. Since then, robot arms have become one of the most commonly used robot components in manufacturing. They can grab, suck, sort, weld, and lift. They can execute anything repetitive, anything programmable, day and night, 24/7. They are practically invisible to people outside of the industry, but behind the curtain, assembly lines have become a large Lego game where you stick together conveyor belts to robot arms, hydraulic pistons, compression systems, packaging, and so on. With full autonomous driving around the corner, robots will also wait in front of the factories and deliver everything without human intervention, and slowly will take up more space in our society. And I'm back, baby. Call me Roboslan Milosevic, because we are marching straight into Robosnia. I have another robot for you. Let's do this. Espresso pull.
Ma'am, you need to pull.
Can you shut up? You're just a cameraman.
Nice to meet you.
I am so happy to finally meet you.
I am so happy to meet you as well.
A second to count
The
them all.
subtleties in her facial expressions are just quite remarkable, and you can't help but be a little bit taken aback by them.
It's all great that robots can assemble things, make a killer mojito, and provide noodle soup from the ceiling. But the real money, Brand, is humanoids. If you can move, talk, and think like a human, you can definitely relieve them from their boring jobs. Multiple players in the market try to capture this field. You have Hanson Robotics from Korea with their Sophia robot. This is the robot with the best PR department. Jimmy Kimmel sings with her. Will Smith is married to her. She sold an NFT for $700,000. In terms of sophistication, she's basically a chatbot with a weird face. But if you don't like Sophia's face, they also have different ones. You have Black Peter Dinklage. You have Mecha Einstein. You have Little Sophia.
I like ice cream.
Existence is pain. You have an android based on Philip K. Dick, who got lost on an airplane in 2005. The whole crazy family is here. While Hanson Robotics is not the biggest company, they definitely make the wonkiest ones, which is exactly the stuff I love. At the moment, they dive deeper into the healthcare industry with a robot that can measure your temperature and listen to your crazy grandma.
That if Gandalf was able to send those eagles to Mordor directly, why couldn't the eagles just throw the ring into the mountain themselves?
The eagles are sentient beings. He had to back way here to bring the hobbits back from the mountain. It's not magic, it's politics.
I think that Peter Jackson's version.
Next up is Honda Robotics, which is mostly famous for the Asimo robot that was famous for falling down the stairs. But it had a great comeback. At this point in time, it can kick, it can run. Dab, dab, dab. Things are moving at a faster and faster pace. You have Mako Robotics, whose main company goal is to get you wasted. This is by all accounts a genius idea, but Mako doesn't come close to the Olympic Games of cocktail robots. The Robo Exotica, where scientists invent new ways to poison themselves recreationally year after year. If Mako is the sophisticated bar owner of robotics, Robo Exotica is the moonshine-making uncle that just got out of prison. Throw me a zig, Zigbot. Facts. Boston Dynamics is an intellectual juggernaut among robotics companies. They see the Honda robot dab and one-up him with a freaking backflip. While other robots thought about facial features and how to throw cigarettes, they were all about the legs, baby. The first robots, inspired by two drunk people carrying a couch, were created for military purposes. The idea was that heavy machinery could be carried around by them. But in the end, they were simply too loud and bulky. Their newer counterparts, like Spot, are now powered by electric motors and are therefore a lot quieter. Their primary usage is to patrol large areas and gather data. In recent years, Boston Dynamics has slimmed its portfolio, got sold twice, first to Alphabet and then to Mitsubishi. BD ventured into more conventional legless robot solutions and seems to join the assembly game, basically becoming a lot less cool. But if humanoid robots take over the world in the future, there is a good chance that they will sprint after us with some piston-powered wonders by Boston Dynamics. You know what it is, T-Gang. New robots. Cut the crap. My name is Gary Goodhart and I got something to say to you. Stop making fun of robots, okay? We're saving lives, conducting complicated heart surgeries with our no bullshit remote arm technology. I know you like your robots thick. Talos is the first robot with love handles. Don't settle for anything less than 95 kilos.
Real robots have curves.
To wrap it up, technology is not rolling along anymore. It's charging at us with 29 miles an hour. Getting rid of monotonous labor could lead to prosperity beyond our wildest dreams. My biggest concern is that with all the intelligence and logic, humanity didn't get any wiser. We still think in classes, us versus them. We still discuss minimal wage and human rights are still up for debate. All our human fallacies are dragged along, but instead of a horse, we drag it with a factory arm. When computers and the internet made our jobs more efficient, inequality didn't get lower, it increased. If machines take over transportation and service jobs, we will need to rethink what defines a society if not labor anymore. And figuring this out will be harder than any AI we will ever develop. Alright, who said skiing robots?
Okay, Closer, you can do this. Don't fuck this up. Oh no. Ow.
Maybe everybody else wants to enjoy the peace and quiet. This is one of the most important places in all of North America. Who are you? Who are you? You miserable, presumptuous, no talent. You're no artist. An artist respects the silence that serves as the foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent. You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people, or in what it is to express yourself. In music or any other form of creativity. And I'm an NYU film school graduate.